Supreme Court. Here's another one that I didn't like quite as much. The Supreme Court also ruled today that you won't be able to, that protesters can get up in people's faces at abortion clinics. That was a ruling that came down today. It was 9-0 on that one, and I didn't understand it at all. And I don't think it's a very worthwhile precedent to set. It's a Massachusetts ruling, and you can look it up. The cops in Massachusetts were able to keep anti-choice people from hassling the poor women who were going into the clinic to get health care. And now that ruling's been lifted because evidently it was unconstitutional. Scalia, of course, wrote a majority opinion. There was no majority, in fact. It was 9-0, as I say. They all disagreed with it because somehow it was violating the people's freedom of speech to be able to hassle the women who are going to the clinics. Now, I'm all for freedom of speech. And I'm not going to be one of those liberals who goes, but with limits and shit like that. I accept the case the way it went down. But let me put this forward to you. If your idea of coercing someone who's about to get to make a dread decision like that in their life is to stand in front of a clinic and hassle them, or hold up pictures of fetuses, or yell at them, or hassle the doctors who go in to perform these procedures, or hassle the staff that goes into these clinics to simply provide health care for women, because women's prenatal and natal health care, and women's health care in general, never mind if you're having a baby, is imperative in this country. When men and women stand outside of gun shops and hassle people who are going into gun shops with pictures of dead fucking victims, then I'll believe that this is a fucking fair ruling. That's all I have to say about that. It's your right to have guns. It's also your right to have an abortion. It's also your right to buy boner pills. No one stands outside the pharmacy and goes, you're old and you're fat and you're repulsive. You shouldn't be inside anyone the rest of your life. And holds up a picture of a fresh fucking pussy in front of them. No one does that. When they do, then you can tell me that this fucking ruling's fair and shit. Hassling women when they're on their way to do that shit is cruel. Think about it if you're even on that side. If you're anti-choice and you hate women, because that's what is going on with anti-choice people, and you feel the need to fucking express your opinions in that regard, really, in the clinic on the day, that's the day when you're doing good and shit like that? How about trying to understand what other people are going through? It's a Greek word and it's called empathy, and I urge everyone here to think of it.